Exploring love, life, and leadership, providing inspiration, motivation, and hope. The Positive Radio Show.
Reaching out to real people. Living in a real world. Dealing with real issues in a very real way. The Positive Radio Show.
Hello world, welcome to the Positive Radio Show. In this episode, we'll continue with the rules of the ring. In the It Takes Two series, we will also introduce you to the Legacy Album Project and the spoken word. Well, let's dig in with It Takes Two.
Ready?
It takes two to tango, two to dance, and two to make it work. It takes two. It takes two to make us. It takes two to make it work. To make them.
Okay, I'm so sorry for the delay. I had to make sure Kayla wouldn't have problems babysitting Sandra till we get back.
I've told you again and again. All these things don't have to be done at the last minute, you know. We're running late for the wedding, and I'm not okay with that.
You have one new voice message.
Hi, Mr. Charles. Or would you prefer I call you Charlie? Anyway, I just called to say thanks for all you did yesterday, and I had the time of my life. We should do this again sometime. Call me soon. Ciao.
And who in the world is that?
No one you need to worry about. Just a colleague at the office.
Wait, that's your front desk person, isn't it? The one always sending those text messages on your phone.
Cynthia.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You gave me some lousy excuse about staying late at the office. So this is what you were up to.
Please don't go down that lane. I told you that we had a party at the office yesterday, and I called to let you know that I would come home once we were done. You were half asleep while I was talking to you on the phone, and here you are accusing me of not informing you. Get your facts straight.
I can't stand this. We're done here.
Cynthia! It's seriously not what you think! Listen, Cynthia!
Charles, I'm not going anywhere with you if you don't tell me what's going on with you and this colleague of yours.
Why can't you just believe me?
With the way she's sounding like that on the phone, I mean, come on, Charles. I'm a woman.
If I was really having an affair, do you think I'll be dumb enough to put my phone on loudspeaker while you're in the car? It's just a business call, for crying out loud. Look, we're running late for the wedding.
And I say I'm not attending a wedding with you since you're obviously finding it difficult to keep your own vows to me.
That's enough, Cynthia! I'm not gonna stand here and take this from you. How dare you insult me and accuse me of infidelity? How about an apology for starters, huh?
An apology? I don't think so. Not to an insincere husband who tries to talk down on me at every opportunity, especially in front of our house. Gosh, I can't believe you're doing this again, Charles. With all the anger management classes you've attended, I thought you would have gone past this by now.
Cynthia, look. You slammed the door right in front of my face, Cynthia. That is disrespect. There is no other name for it. Let this be the last time.
Oh, no, you listen, you lousy failure. That front door is mine. This whole house is mine. I can shut the door however I want, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm completely fed up with you. Look, I pay the rent. I keep the house and look after the children, while all you do is flirt around with cheap front desk girls. You can't keep your job for too long. You can't keep your home. You're such a loser. You can't even keep something as simple as your temper.
Shut up, Cynthia!
You slapped me? What did I you?
One more insult from you.
Just because I was telling you the truth? You are an idiot, Charles. Anyway, I'm not surprised. You're lucky we're not back in the UK. I would have made sure you ended up in jail, like your late father.
How dare you bring my father into this?
It's all my fault. I chose to marry such a sorry excuse of a man such as you. I don't know what's worse, your uncontrollable temper or the fact that you're just such a shameless cheat.
What?
Go ahead! Break all the plates! Let me just tell you, I'm not afraid of you, Charles.
Ready? Take two.
Hello. I'm Bob Alonge.
And hello, I am Adeteju Bob Alonge.
Welcome to It Takes Two. This is the platform that deals with marriage matters. And guess why? Because I really do believe that marriage does matter. Welcome to this wonderful episode. We'll now be taking you into the rules of the ring. If I was to paraphrase that, if I was to put that in another form, I'd probably say fighting rules for married couples. Now, I know that's already scaring somebody out there. So what are these clowns up to? Hey, listen, we know that fighting is not a nice thing, it's not a good thing, and so on and so forth. But the truth is that conflict resolution will have to be taught. And really what this program is all about, and I'm sorry if I did the shock therapy to grab your attention, it's about having a healthy culture of conflict resolution in a home.
The truth is we want our marriages to grow. No one wants to plant seeds in a garden and it's still at the same level. And for your marriage to grow, you need to learn how to resolve conflicts in a wonderful way.
And you know what? Conflicts are evidence that both of you matter in a relationship. And it's easy to say, no, we've never had a conflict, we've never had a disagreement, and so on and so forth. Most of the time, when I hear people talk that way, it's because there's an imbalance in that relationship. It means one guy there is a gorilla, or maybe some lady there is a wolf.
No,
really.
Wolf. No, there's wolfers. Oh, sorry.
Really, conflict is evidence that there's balance. Whenever there's balance, there's always going to have to be expressions of each person's point of view. I tried to use the illustration that we were given two eyes for a reason. And it's to help us to see better and estimate distances. In physics, it's the law of parallax. It means that both eyes give you a different vantage point and you are better able to accurately discern distance. So it means that we're never going to see things exactly the same way. And that's not an error. It's not a mistake. God made marriage that way. It's not a relationship between Adam and Bruce. It's a relationship between Adam and Eve. It's not a relationship between Adam and Bruce. It's a relationship between Adam and Eve.
And God is a real God. If you look into Genesis 3, you see a situation of conflict between Adam and Eve. And Adam goes to God, "It's the woman that you gave me." And God says, "That's your wife." And both of them,
that shows that some people give up too easily at the sign of conflict, isn't it? The moment there was a conflict, he disowns her and says it's the woman that you gave me. And God had to remind him, no. You guys are still good together. I've not changed my mind about you. Just because you have a conflict. So it's about knowing how to resolve conflict in the right way.
So, so that couple out there that thinks, like I used to think after we got married, I felt it was okay to have conflicts when you were preparing to get married, but after you get married, it's happily ever after, you don't have conflicts again. And then when I found myself in conflict with my husband, I would start to think, oh, I'm a very bad wife. This marriage is just not working the way it should be. And I'd want to give up on myself. But I thank God for His word. I thank God for the teachings. And I thank God for how God helped me to see even deeper things in the Word, and to show that it's about growth. It's about growth. And you find out, that the things you were arguing about before, 25 years down the line, love, I can't even remember what they were.
You know what that is really?
Yeah.
Really, it's self-righteous. It's self-righteousness.
Giving yourself
that's what it is. And sometimes self-righteous people who try to feel, I'm perfect, they are also that way judgmental with other people. They are the first to criticize if somebody is having conflict resolution issues in their marriage.
And they're hard on themselves.
Especially leaders, and even worse still, spiritual leaders, pastors, and so on. They tend to think you are saints, perfect. It's like me and you just float around life and nothing ever happens.
Like you and everything.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you need to come to our house. Anyway.
Guess what? Honey, let me just cut in here. I think that after this program, we should award Masters MSc in conflict resolution to some couples out there. Because once you can get it right and master it, I tell you, you're ready for your MSc.
And the time of the convocation is going to be announced. But balance is a signature of God in any marriage. Balance is the evidence that God is there. In a relationship that isn't balanced, it means it's not aligned with God's thoughts and ideas. And conflict resolution is the evidence that there is balance. So the fact that you come up with disagreements, the fact that opportunities come for you to see things differently, and also the fact that you feel strongly about your point of view, it doesn't necessarily mean you're in a bad marriage. It also doesn't necessarily mean that you've done a bad thing. It could very well be that God needs both sides of that discussion and that dialogue to bring you into a more accurate perception and conclusion. So the art of conflict resolution is something we actually need to master. And hey guys, I know you're not all married yet. Somebody out there might give up on a relationship too soon. If you feel you're in a courtship, you're in a relationship, and you guys argue too much, well, that's a good thing. If arguing too much doesn't stop you from disconnecting from each other, and every time you argue, you always find a way to come back together, I think it's a prophecy. And I think it's telling you that marriage is surely going to succeed.
Do you know, it was interesting. I remember this lady coming to meet me. She was estranged from her husband, and we were trying to get them together. And we finally got them to talk to one another, and they spent the first 30 minutes arguing. You never bothered to learn the kind of shirts I want to wear. That's what the husband said. And then
don't leak the secret. We're going to give you the rules of the ring. And one of those rules is what you just hit on. We tend to leave the issues and begin to focus on the person. It's now not what is on ground. It's you don't.
I was feeling, why I was even talking about it, I was feeling so bad. After you've not spoken for like 2 years, we finally get you together and you're arguing for 30 minutes. So I just walk away and I'm praying. And I felt the Lord saying to me, thank God they are talking. They can argue, but at least they are talking to one another again. So when I came out, when I went to meet them, and it was, it was like, okay, at least you guys are talking. When is the next one? And the lady was smiling.
Listen, let's summarize by saying this.
Okay.
The goal of every God-seeking marriage shouldn't be the absolute elimination of conflict, but a mastery of the process of conflict resolution.
And also, if you look at Genesis 1, God will say, and the evening and the morning was one day. When you see pressure or conflict in your marriage, that is the evening. The morning is when it is resolved.
The breaking day.
And it takes you into a new level, and you can start another day. So anytime there's a conflict, rejoice.
Just know that the day is not over yet.
The day is not over. And you're going to a new season.
Yes.
It's about growth. It's about growth.
Hey, listen, conflict resolution can be peaceful. Conflict resolution can be fruitful. Conflict resolution can be stressless. And conflict resolution can be learned. We learn it. Nobody is born perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all grow. We all learn. And we welcome you to this season of learning on It Takes Two. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the blue corner, now weighing 350 pounds, used to be 120 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, swinging the blows with her mouth, not her hands, the daughter of Eve.
Oh my God.
In the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, biceps, triceps, and 2-packs, 3-packs, 6-packs. He used to be 150 pounds, now he is 380 pounds. There is hope for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the blue corner, the son of Adam. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rules of the Ring.
Helping you get from where you are to where God wants you to be. The Positive Radio Show.
Well, we're going to be continuing with the Rules of the Ring in the next episode. But right now, on the Positive Radio Show, introducing the music of the Legacy album. Because he lives.
I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow. He lives. He lives. He lives. Oh, my Savior lives. He lives. He lives. Oh, my Redeemer lives. He lives. He lives. He lives forever. He lives. He lives. He lives. Born of a virgin, Son of God and Son of Man, leaving he loved me, dying he saved me. Now I've got the victory, 'cause I'm born of his spirit, worse than his blood. I have eternal life because he lives. I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow. Yes, he lives. He lives. He lives. Yes, he lives. My Savior lives. He lives. Forever he lives. He lives.
We all wanna make it from the bottom to the top. Some still stuck at the bottom of the pot, but the clock won't stop. Tomorrow gon' knock, so we answer the door like tomorrow gon' knock. So back to the future, just can't face it. Try so hard, but we just can't make it. Broken spaceship, still wanna launch pad, living in the basement with your mom and dad. Now you feeling like a failure, but friend, let me tell you, you was made with a purpose, far from worthless. You've been purchased by no other but the maker of tomorrow. Got plans to give you hope, not sorrow. Look, y'all, the future is bright. Let's turn around and face life.
Lives. I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow because he lives. I can face tomorrow. He lives.
And you,
He lives.
and me,
He lives.
and we.
He lives. My Savior lives. He lives. Forever he lives.
Stuck in the basement, but made for the crown. Created for greatness, but still locked down. As the savior lives, you can stand your ground. So what am I now? I'm no longer lost, I'm found. In the blood of the Lamb, I'm sound. Then he raised me and put me up on higher ground. The chains are gone, I'm no longer bound. I'm no longer
because he lives. Oh, he lives. He lives. He lives. Jesus lives and reigns forever. He lives. He lives. He lives. He lives. He lives. He lives. Everyone around the world, lift up your holy hands. Rejoice in him who lives to reign forever.
You can get this and other resources on our website. Get online at
www.positiveradioonline.com.
Also remember that when you log in, sign up, you get a free Positive Radio mix and a whole lot of other special offers as well. Get involved. Join the family. It's for your benefit.
What can you do?
What do you do when the dream seems so big and nobody thinks you can do it? Find the high road. David said, is there not a cause? The why has to be stronger than the what. Your Goliath can only come down when your cause is bigger than the cost. The highway is always a better way than the broad way. The purpose must outweigh the sacrifice. There must be a reason for the pressure of the season. Only the higher cause is worth the price. It's not the applause that will cause you to rise. Be noble, dig deeper, reach further, see beyond yourself. What do you do when the dream seems so big and nobody thinks you can make it? Find the high road. It's what I call the underdog dilemma. The underdog dilemma. What do you do when your dream seems so big and nobody thinks you can do it? Recognize your strength. The joy of the Lord shall be your strength. The best cure for discouragement is the presence of God. Enter into his presence when it appears your dreams and your goals are unachievable. Enter into his presence when the problem looks bigger than your ability. Seeking the presence of God will bring you to favor. One day of favor is worth 1,000 years of labor. Do not depend on others to inspire you regarding your dreams. Most will distract you. They do not value what you are pursuing. They do not celebrate what you are pursuing. Stay within your strength. Stay within the circle of your measure. Life is not about doing, it's about being. Never outsource your happiness. Remember that everything good is always hated by everything evil. Don't wait for people to encourage you. Learn to encourage yourself. An uncommon enemy will always require uncommon wisdom. An uncommon challenge will only require uncommon wisdom. Seek the source of wisdom. The size of your enemy determines the size of your rewards. Remember that. Don't let your opposition tell you what you can or you cannot do, because they will never tell you the truth. Purpose is found in the mind of the maker. The truth is inside of you. Know what you are good at. Embrace it. Embrace what you were born to be.
It's inside of you. The word embrace it. It's inside of you. It's something to love. What do you do?
What do you do when your dreams seem so big and nobody thinks you can do it? Recognize your strength and embrace it. Well, that's our show for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Guess what? We're online 24/7. Join the family by logging on to www.positiveradioonline.com. And don't forget to sign up to get full benefits. Connect to the flow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, because we want to hear from you. You can also reach us by giving us a call on 0700 Bishop Bob. Don't forget to hit us online because that's where we live.
www.positiveradioonline.com